Gracias, Richard. Un bogotano que va a hablar en inglés hoy. First of all, I want to thank everyone for being here and this Festival of Media for a fantastic event and the opportunity to be a part of it. For those of you who do not know Fremantle, we are the largest content creation company in the world. Fremantle has been in the content business for a long time, and brands like The Price is Right and Family Feud, among others, are a testament to that. Today, we're better known for big entertainment franchises like Idol, Got Talent, and The X Factor, all of which are great global successes. In fact, formats like Got Talent has been in production in more than 40 territories, and the franchise for Idol has been produced in more than 50 territories. But we are not only known for big entertainment shows, we also do content for multiple platforms and work with brands, helping them tell their stories and communicate with their audiences through our content. Today, I'm going to talk to you about branded entertainment and how, from the perspective of Fremantle, the content and media markets are evolving and why we believe that the days of the traditional ad model are gone. The branded spectrum is wide and it covers a variety of forms. On one end, we have product placement and branded integration, and in the other end of the spectrum, we have advertiser-funded content. The funding model differs from one end to the other, where at one end, the advertisers pays a fee, at least, in exchange for a placement. In the other end, the advertiser can fully fund the media. TVs, movies, online, live events can all be had for a fee or can be customized for full funding. The traditional spot, of course, is only fully funded by the advertiser. To understand better the opportunity, I want to show how we see today the advertisers, who many of you are here, see the world today and where the opportunity lies. First, you have owned media. Owned media is that which is actually owned, controlled by you, the company, the advertiser. For example, the product or service itself, its own media, a store, a website, even a TV channel. It is typically the media that comes as an integral part of owning a business. But sometimes that is not enough in order for our consumers to buy your products. So that's when you go to paid media. We need to spend money to communicate to our audiences the product and service attributes. So we buy TV spots, integrations, sponsorships, online ads, paid searches, whatever, outdoors, and print. And then there is earned media, the most coveted of all, what we see today as the holy grail, earned media, all about advocates. Many of my colleagues today have been talking about social media, and that's precisely what we label as earned media, word of mouth, buzz. Remember, for example, the Ronaldinho spot in 2005, the one they did for Yoga TV, in which he played ping pong against the goal. That was exactly the first ad or the first content to reach 1 million views in YouTube. It was a perfect example of earned media. Now let's see the differences between paid and earned media. Paid media is immediate, scalable, and controllable. Let's see one simple product placement example. This is a clip of an integration we did for Andrea Jeans, which was one of our sponsors for Project Runway Latin America.
En este galpón hay cientos de prendas de la línea Andrea Jeans. Tomando como materia prima la variedad de colores y diseño de esta colección de jeans, deberán crear una prenda o un conjunto de prendas para una mujer del futuro.
It was a fun yet simple example, but most important, introduced the brand to its focused audience and it communicated the product attributes. Here's another great example, an effective, very effective example of an integration we did in the US for Ford on American Idol.
So this season, Ford had a special gift for the teacher who impacted our finalists the most. Check this out.
I'm really excited to go back home to my school and see my principal, Miss Vanderveer. When I first started high school, I was trying to find my way, and Miss Vanderveer was someone that I could always go and talk to.
I get to go see my chorus teacher, Miss Clayton. She had a big influence on my musical life as well as becoming a good man. And we're going to be doing a Ford Drive One for Your School event.
For each person who test drives a car, my school receives $20 and up to $10,000.
This money that Ford is going to donate to us would just be a huge help to us.
I get to invite Miss Vanderveer to the finals, and she's going to be so excited.
Being able to go back and invite Miss Clayton to Los Angeles is going to be a big thing for her and for me.
Ford and I would like to invite you to the American Idol finale.
I think she helped me as much as I helped her. Lauren is like the daughter I never had.
And I just want to invite Mrs. Clayton to the finale of American Idol.
I'm still a little bit overwhelmed. I'm really excited. I just feel thrilled.
Knowing that she's in the audience, it's just going to be a great moment.
I'm going to make sure I follow all the rules because my principal's going to be there.
And they are here in the house tonight, Miss Vanderveer and Miss Clayton. You guys have hot teachers. Scotty and Lauren have a little surprise for both of you. I'll let them do the honors. Go ahead.
Mrs. Clayton,
Miss Vanderveer,
here are the keys to your brand new Ford Focus.
You gotta be Ford.
A brand new car.
And here are the A-pluses for the rest of your lives. So, Lauren and Scotty, by the way, Ford has a surprise for you two. The keys to any Ford vehicle you want. A big thank you to Ford.
Thank you.
And their Drive One for Your School program, which has raised over $5.5 million for schools across America. Congratulations, you two. And congratulations, ladies. We love our teachers.
Thank you. It worked creatively for both the show and Ford. It had great results, but most important, it had real emotion. Real emotion plays a big role. And what may have appeared to you as a simple product placement example, it clearly went beyond that. Real emotion can be bought in traditional spots. But paid media also has its downside. It has low credibility, it is expensive, and it has declining response rates. Earned media, on the other hand, is credible and is cost-effective. This KLM campaign is a great example of enlisting advocates and making them part of the campaign. Let's see.
KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, is proud of its Dutch heritage. And as you may know, Delftware is a big part of that tradition. For centuries, houses in Holland were decorated with Delft blue tiles. Now, we invite you to have some fun with it. Find KLM on Facebook and create a Dutch tile out of your profile picture. Add your inspirational saying and share the fun with your friends. Join the contest and you may get your Delft Blue portrait on a real KLM plane, which will fly across the world on journeys of inspiration.
Over 100,000 people participated, and thousands of people got their faces on an airplane. Imagine that. And talk about advocates. Then we have convergence. Let's see an example that speaks for itself. That's a perfect example of the convergence between paid media and earned media. The campaign had over 7 million views on YouTube. But other times, earned media can have a downside. It can be uncertain, have an uncertain impact, can be uncontrollable, and it can be very negative. Chevrolet placed an outdoor ad for a Chevy Tahoe truck and requested content submissions, looking for advocates. People use the content in many different ways, and many were negative. Let's see. Clearly the message that they didn't want. However, people did watch it. And at the time, if you typed on YouTube Chevy Tahoe, it was the number 2 spot, or the number 2 content. A negative message, very negative. So, in a nutshell, this is the world from the standpoint today of the advertiser and the new order. You have owned media, paid media, earned media. A far cry from the old days of only the traditional spot. The days of the traditional spot are gone. So how do we capture the value in this new world? Start by getting out of your comfort zone and embrace the model. Translate brand speak. Not everybody speaks your language. Go beyond brand knowledge and translate brand positioning into content. For example, for Pepsi in the new X Factor US, which premiered a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, fans will affect change by rebelling against our own show and will determine which songs contestants can sing themselves. A first time in which fans get to have a direct impact in such a way. They will be fueled by Pepsi delivering the concept of the superfan. Then, multi-platform campaign development capabilities. Air, off-air, digital, mobile. But what does this entail? More than simply a website. Some examples of many of the promotions we have worked around the years around our content. Then, other examples that we have worked in the digital world. One to highlight is as American Idol, which introduced texting to the market more than 10 years ago along the hands of AT&T. Last season, it was the first to implement a mass voting campaign in Facebook. In fact, in another version of Idol in Puerto Rico this year, we have implemented the first paid campaign, online voting paid campaign with micropayments. We're actually accepting payments of 50 cents per vote, and you can execute that directly through your credit card, or you can go work it out through your Facebook account. We have had fantastic results. What does all this mean for you? Work outside the box with content creators and producers. Develop a content and production culture. Work on concept development. Persuade your people. Pressure them. Wrestle if you have to. Do whatever you have to. How much money is there involved? It is up to you. But do remember, it will do without you. The days of the traditional ad model are gone. To wrap, I leave you with an inspiring piece that exemplifies it all. It is from Got Talent, South Korea. By the way, I thank my colleague from PNG for showing a couple of examples for Got Talent, which we actually believe is one of the most strong brands in order to, for advertisers to achieve their objectives. See for it yourself, and thank you very much.
안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요. 22살 최선봉이라 합니다.
풍기는 외모로 봐서는 지금 무슨 일을 하고 계신지 가늠을 할 수가 없어요.
네, 그냥 막노동하고 있습니다. 네.
새벽에
네.
여기 지원사를 보니까 최성봉 씨 가족상에 아무도 기재가 되어 있질 않아요.
제가 3살 때 고아원에 이렇게 맡겨졌는데요. 5살 때 고아원에서 구타를 맞아가지고 도망쳐 나왔어요.
그러고서는 그럼 어떻게 사셨습니까? 고아원에서 나오셨으면?
5살 때부터 그냥 껌 같은 거 팔면서 바카스나 이런 거 팔면서 그냥 뭐 그렇게 생활을 했고요. 10년 정도.
누군가와 같이 생활을 했나요?
아니요, 혼자.
혼자 5살 때부터?
네. 거의 한 10년 동안 그렇게 살았어요. 자는 곳은 그냥 계단이나 이렇게 화장실, 공동 화장실이나 이런 데서 10년 동안 거기서 이렇게 뭐 하루살이처럼.
공부는 하셨나요? 학교는 다니셨나요?
아니요, 저 초등학교, 중학교 검정고시 봤고요. 학교는 고등학교를 학교를 한 곳을 처음 가봤어요.
대단하시네요. 대단하십니다. 네. 오늘 노래를 보여주실 건가요?
네.
평소에 노래를 즐겨 부르셨나요?
그냥 즐겨 부른다기보다는 하루살이처럼 계속 살았다가 처음으로 좋아했던 게 음악이어서 많이 부르진 못해도 되게 좋게 봐요. 그냥 좋아해요. 네.
노래 들어볼게요.